Yeah, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to our 11th session of the Mentor Me program. And this is a makeup class or makeup session for yesterday's class we were supposed to hold on the 29th of November 2025, but we had to reschedule and come over uh, to make it happen today. So, welcome. My name is Kambai, and I'm happy to have all of us here with us. And I would just hand over the mic to Kuyet to introduce himself, and then until it goes round, then we introduce our speaker, or he will introduce himself and then take over the session for today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kambai. Good evening, everyone. Um, just as Kambai rightly said, this is a rescheduled meeting which we are supposed to have been held since yesterday, which is 29th of November 2025. But unfortunately, we had a network issue. The internet wasn't so okay that we had to reschedule it for today. And thankful we are all here today. And yeah, we can just proceed from here. So once again, my name is Kuyet, and I am a member of the Tyap Wikimedians User Group and a co-organizer for the Mentor Me program. So thank you very much. As I pass the mic to Gwaka Danjuma.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Danjuma of Anthony, a member of the Tyap Wikimedians User Group. Thank you.
Thank you, Gwaka. Okay, let me pass the mic back to TFK. Kindly introduce yourself.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bessie Friday from the Tyap Wikimedians User Group. Thank you.
So sorry for that mixed up. We are actually not far from each other, so sorry for that hitch. Okay, Naturally, are you there? Kindly introduce yourself.
Yes. All right. Olo Francis Naturally is my name. I'm a member of Tyap Wikimedians User Group. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So at this point, I think I'll just return the mic back to Kambai to kindly usher in the facilitator for today. So Kambai.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kuyet, and everyone who is here. So just hand over the mic to Hilary, who is going to take us on Wiki Commons contributions to contributing to Wikimedia Commons. So Hilary, over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kambe. And Kuyet, yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Hilary Ogali, member of Igbo Wikimedia User Group, founding member of Igala Wikimedia Community, and of course, Wiki Loves Africa facilitator. Yeah, so this meeting was supposed to hold yesterday, but from my end, I had a bit of internet issues, but thank God it's rectified today. So we'll be doing this in the next 50 minutes. I think we can achieve a lot so that we'll do it and not keep everybody here too much. So I'll be taking us on a contribution to Wikimedia Commons. And first of all, I want to thank the team for inviting me to do this session. It's an honor, actually. So, yeah. Can you confirm that you can see my screen before I proceed?
Yeah, it's very, very clear. Yeah, Hilary, you can see it very clearly.
Watch this. I'll try to take. Yeah, I'll try to take it slow and easy as I can. And I don't want this training to be a conventional Wikimedia training, like um, when you want to contribute to Wikimedia Commons. What everybody know is the upload. Can you guys hear me? So
Yes.
what everyone knows is a normal upload where you come, you upload to Wikimedia Commons through Upload Wizard, which is the basic thing that everybody know. But beyond that, Wikimedia Commons is very wide. And if you are new to Wikimedia Commons, I would like to take you brief on it, what Wikimedia Commons is and how significant it is to other Wikimedia projects. So Wikimedia Commons is like I call it the media house for other Wikimedia projects. It holds almost all the media files that are used on Wikimedia projects like Wikipedia, Wikidata, Wikisource, Wikivoyage, and the rest of the wikis. And as of today, Wikimedia Commons holds a collection of 130 million plus freely usable media files, and it was contributed by individuals like us. And anybody that have access to these images can use them for free, but then there are some kind of restriction on about the usage, but you can still use them for free, either for educational purpose and whichever purpose you want to use them for. So with that being said, we individuals contribute these media files. It's not limited to images alone. We have images, we have videos, we have sounds, we have PDFs, we have 3D models that are existing on Wikimedia Commons, and all of them are under free license. And they have although Wikimedia Commons don't accept every format, there are formats for each of these files that Wikimedia Commons accept, but I'm not going to go into that for today. And I will try to avoid the upload session of upload parts so that I can show you how you can you can contribute without uploading images, because once we talk about Wikimedia Commons, everybody think is uploading images, uploading video and other media files, maybe during a Wiki Loves competition, or maybe just have a video that you think is of educational purpose that you can upload. It is not just that. So with this being said, this will take me to what I want us to do this evening, which is basically about categories. Yeah, I want us to see how we can make edits every day, how we can contribute every day without uploading images to Wikimedia Commons, but then we'll be adding a lot to Wikimedia Commons. So I will try to focus on category first, and if there is time, I may touch a bit of structured data. So let's go. So category, in case you are new to Wikimedia Commons, let me look for an image. Let's say, oh, I love my president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me look for this image. Yep. Okay. I've seen a media file that talks about is about my president. No. His face is not showing. Let me look for one that his face is showing. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yeah. How will this man not have? Yeah, this is our favorite picture in Nigeria for now. If you are a Nigerian, when you see, even though you're not in Nigeria, the Nigerians are seeing these pictures, this particular photo, they know what I'm talking about. All right. So if you can see this picture now, you can see this box up here. Yeah, you can see the box up here where you see category, you see plus and upper script plus, then you see Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the front, you see a minus sign, at the front you see a plus sign, at the front you see an arrow, at the front you see another arrow, and at the front you see another plus sign. So this box is a category box. It is telling you that this particular photo belongs to a set of a category or some set of category. And now this is what the category structure does on Wikimedia Commons. It helps you to arrange files that are similar. It helps you to arrange them in a particular place that whenever people look for them or anyone look for them, the person will not find it difficult to see. Yes, and I will be showing us how the category works. Yeah, how the category tool on Wikimedia Commons works, and generally on all the wikis work. So with this category, if you can see this category that has Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if we open it now, you may see different files, video, images, and all that is all about Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So what this does is this is saying that, oh, in this particular category, all the images that you are seeing here is about Bola. If you can see, you see all the images here. You see that you have Bola Ahmed Tinubu, either only him or him with some group of person in this particular image. So the category will help you to structure, to bring together files that are in the same category, like they look alike. So it's just like me saying, oh, I have different. I like using this particular example. Imagine you having a thumb pins of different colors in one place, and you have to separate them. So you put green in one box, put red in another box, put yellow in another box, put blue in another box, white and purple. You put them in another box. They in different boxes. So the process of putting them in different boxes is you are categorizing them when you do that. So you are putting the ones that look alike in the same place, and you are putting the ones that are different, the others that are different from green, you are putting them in their respect in different boxes according to their respective colors. So that is what category looks like. So anywhere I see now, for example, inside this category, in this category, you see that this category has a category. So that means this category is a subcategory to other categories. So now, when you see like this one that you're seeing, Tinubu surname, that means if you open this category, you will see everybody that have their images existing on Wikimedia Commons and their surname is Tinubu. They are under this particular category. There is another category that say Ahmed. If you open that category Ahmed, you see everybody that has a given name to be Ahmed. They are under that particular category. And this other one, Bola, everybody that has given name called Bola are under this category. Of course, we have a one that said 1952 birth. That means everybody that was given birth in 1952 that has their file, either a video, example, an image, whatever it is that is existing on Wikimedia Commons, everybody or some of them, I cannot say everybody because there are some that may not be in this particular category yet. Some of the people, not all, that were born in 1950 and has their file uploaded to Wikimedia Commons, they should be under this category. So for example, if I open this category, you will see the internet is slow. If I open this category, you see so many persons other than Bola Ahmed Tinubu now in that particular category. And so this is it. I have you can see Ramil, Adam, Kenny, Aaron Sin, Peter Esin, Mary Rose, Abad, and all of them. So now all of these people, they are under this category. And of course, anytime you see a link like this and you see 4C, one file, what is saying that it contains 4 subcategory and one file. Here now, this one contain only one file, and this one contain only 2 files and all of that. But then I will go back. So now you can see there's another category that says state governors of Nigeria. So on these particular categories, you will see everybody that have been state governor of a state in Nigeria before, that have their images uploaded to Wikimedia Commons, they should be under this category. So if you open this category, you are supposed to see the likes of Badaru, the likes of Yaya Bello, the likes of Ahmed Ododo, late what's the name of this, my former state governor, Prince Audu, you have El Rufai and the likes, Wiki and the likes. You are supposed to have them on this particular under this particular category if they are existing on Wikimedia Commons. And of course, we'll be moving very fast, but then I will have to keep this page. We'll be doing something with this page later. So now, as you can see on that same page, you have one that talks about presidents of Nigeria. So in this particular Buhari and the rest that were presidents of Nigeria before, you are supposed to have them under this particular category. So what category does, like I said before, bring things that are like things that have same similarity. You can easily find them. So let's do an example. So for example, let me look for a particular category. Let me look for a particular category. Okay, for example, if I'm looking for who was the past, if I'm looking for a list of past presidents or files that contain past presidents of Nigeria, for example, and I don't know all of them, or I have some of them, but I'm looking for their picture and I don't want to look for it one after the other, I can decide to check a category. And how do I do that? I come to this search box, the way you search for images, like the way I search for image the other time. You can just, let me use presidents of Nigeria as a category. Presidents of Nigeria. So once you search for this, now what we all do generally is, if we search for something on Wikimedia Commons like this, we see the first one, which is the images, and most people just scroll through the image, scroll through the image, and they'll be looking for what they are looking for. And at the end of the day, you end up finding some and you end up not getting some. Now, the fact that you don't get some is because some of these files, they don't have president of Nigeria mentioned in them. For example, you see this first, if you see the files here, you see Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and it's only this one that have Bola A Tinubu presidential portrait. It does not even say he's a president of Nigeria, but it just has presidential portrait. So anytime you search for images or files that does not have the particular word that you typed in them, then those the files will not end up coming up, even if that file is what you are looking for. As long as it does not have that keyword that you search in them, it will not come up. But one of the ways to get it is putting them in a category that talks about that particular keyword that is generic to that is related to that file. So now that I search for presidents of Nigeria, you can see, if I open some of these files, you see this one is showing President Yemi Osinbajo and President Buhari. So because they have a president in them, they are coming up. This one is showing this one is showing Nicholas Ani. Now this one that is showing Nicholas Ani, there should be something related to president that is on this file. Maybe either the let's check. It can either be the you see the caption Nicholas Ani with Nigeria former president. So this particular file is popping up because it has Nigeria former president on it. So any file who does not have the keyword that you search may not come up. But then the easiest way to get this file is when you add them to category. They are sorted in the category. And how do you, once you sort them when they are sorted in a category, how do you get to find them? Most people forget that this is showing only image. There is an option for audio where you can see audio. Like there is an option for video where you can see video related to your search. There is an option for other file where you can see PDF, GIF, and the rest that is related to your search. And of course, the last option, categories and pages. This is the one that people don't actually look for. All right, people don't go to check under categories and pages. So if you are searching for something on Wikimedia Commons and you are finding it difficult to get, once you search for the keyword, even if you don't get exactly what you are looking for, go to categories and pages. You will definitely see category or a page or gallery that talks about this particular thing that you are looking for. So we search for presidents of Nigeria and we are seeing a category president of Nigeria. So once I open this, it will take us to that former category where it will take us to the category president of Nigeria. And now you can see, of course, you have the seal of President of Nigeria. If you are looking for the seal, how the seal looks like, if you don't know it, you can click on that and open. I think I should send this category to the chat before I continue, so that anybody that wants to have a look at it can just have a look at it while I continue. So, of course, you have so many of the past presidents of Nigeria here. I was trying to call their name, but I could not mention all. But now, here you can see Murtala Muhammad, you can see Nnamdi Azikiwe, you can see Olusegun Obasanjo, you can see Sani Abacha, Abdul Salami Abubakar, Shehu Shagari, Ibrahim Babangida, Muhammadu Buhari, Bola Tinubu, Umar Yaradua. You can see Johnson Agusi, Ironsi, Goodluck, Jonathan. And of course, all of these names that you are seeing here, there are subcategories under the category President of Nigeria. So because they were categorized, you can actually go further to click on them and see. If I click on Murtala Muhammad, you see the picture of Murtala Muhammad here. You can see the picture of Murtala Muhammad and all of that. But if this is not put under this category, nobody will be able to find them easily, where they will have to go and go somewhere, check for the name of past presidents of Nigeria, maybe search for it on Google, or maybe search for it on Wikipedia, and Wikipedia will give you the list. Then you now be copying the name one after the other and search for them here. And of course, you may not find them because all of them are not written as it will be, all of them may not be written as the search that you are looking for. So now that we have found this, we have seen how category is useful and all of that. I would like to proceed to how we will add category. But then before I proceed, I want us to ask question. Maybe there's something you want to ask about looking for something online on Wikimedia Commons that you want to ask. I want you to ask that before we proceed. Thank you. Okay, Friday.
No, I wasn't asking questions. Sorry.
All right. So,
Yeah.
okay, nobody's asking question. I think I am a good teacher then. Okay, Danjuma,
Yes.
Danjuma, your hand is raised.
Yes, I have a question.
All right.
What if I want to search for an audio? Maybe I just finished uploading the audio and I want to add it from the file that talks about the audio, and I couldn't find it. So how can I search it on Common? Maybe I searched the exact name that I write on Common and I couldn't find it there.
All right. If you are looking for an audio that was actually uploaded by you, there is no need for you to go through the process of searching for the name of the audio. If you are the one that uploaded the audio, the easiest place to get your audio is when you come to uploads. You see uploads at the top here. I think I should increase this. Yeah, you see this upload at the top here. Once you click it, all the files that you uploaded right from the beginning, from the moment you start using Wikimedia Commons, all the file that you have uploaded will show on this particular place. You just need to click on uploads here. But if it is a file that somebody else uploaded, so let me do, for example, I want to check for an upload. Let's say Ngozi Okonjo. Now, you see this particular file, Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, is existing. So I will not if I click on these ones, now these ones are showing, this one is an image. I'm looking for the audio, right? So what I have to do is I'll type everything complete. Let's see. Once I search for it, it will take me to this point where I have images about Ngozi Okonjo Iweala, which is the first thing that will pop up. Just click on this audio and you'll see I have an audio that talks about this is a name pronunciation for Ngozi Okonjo Iweala. I don't know if this will play. Yeah, this is an audio about Ngozi Okonjo Iweala. So if you have the name, just search for the name, or if that is if you're not the one that uploaded it, or maybe you uploaded it in a very long time ago and you don't want to go through the stress of looking for it over and over again, maybe scrolling through hundreds or thousands of files that you have uploaded after that, then looking for it. You can just try to use a search box and enter the exact name. Once you enter the exact name, then come to or maybe one of the names that is related to the file. If you can't remember the exact name, maybe for example you uploaded with a Hilary Onuh Ogali, but you don't remember that you have Onuh on it, you can just do something like Hilary Ogali, and once you search, you come here, click on the audio, then all the files that have that Hilary Ogali, for example, as a name on it will appear. But for Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, you see we have only 3. This one is pronounced in Igbo. That's why you're seeing IG, and then this one is pronounced in US English. That's why you're seeing ENUS, and it was uploaded to Wikimedia Commons. So that is how you search for audio and add it to whatever page you want to add to. So any other question before I proceed? All right, so I have 20 minutes left. So I'm going to use the next 20 minutes to show us how you can add category to a file, being it a video, an audio, or whatever file that it is. I'm seeing somebody, Dr. Satule, joined. I think this person is from my tribe, Igala. Welcome, Dr. Satule. So I'll be proceeding. Yeah, we are here, and let me go back to, I want to keep this page. I'll need it later. So let me go back to Wikimedia Commons homepage, commons.wikimedia.org. And here I want to show us how you can set your file, your Commons, your account to be able to enter category. It is not all of you that will see this box that I'm seeing at the top of my page on your own page, and not some of you may not have it, and if you have it, some persons that have it, their own may be showing down. It depends on how you set your page, but how to put it at the top, it has been long. I can't remember actually, but then I'm going to show you how you can get this on your page, either at the top or bottom, whichever place it's appeared. They are all the same. So this is it. For you to get this exact category box, this is what you will do. Please pay attention. You will have to come to the top of your page like this. First of all, you see English, then you see your username, you see a bell for notification alerts, and you see your notice that gives you tell you about messages that were sent to you. Of course, these notices, and of course you see this that talks you see talk, which is your messages that comes to your talk page, where you can view what is on your talk page. You see preferences, beta, watch list, upload, contributions, and of course logout. So before you do this, please make sure that you are logged in, so that you can set this. So once you are logged in, you come to preference. So your preference now is where you can set your Wikimedia account to, once you this is where you can set your Wikimedia account to view have access to some tools. To have access to some tools, and also work on the appearance of your page and watch list and so many other things. So this is for Wikimedia Commons, and what we want to do is want to enable category box to appear on a file, just like we are seeing like this, or pages, file, page, whichever one it is, just as you are seeing like this. So what you do is click on preference. Once you click on preference, you come to gadgets, click on them. Of course, as I click on preference, you are seeing my basic information. That is what will appear first, user profile, because automatically to come to your user profile, you see basic information, my username, members of group, auto confirm, event organizer, block exempt, user who may have used two-factor authentication. I've not enabled this. That is why you are not seeing it. And of course, connected apps, manage 30 accounts, application, number of edits 10,612. Now, like I was saying before, these 10,612 are not uploads, but pages are edited, categories that are added, and all of that. So this is not our main focus actually. Let's go to gadgets. So this is gadget, and when you come to gadget here, you see different things, different options under different topic. You can see some of them are checked, some are unchecked. I just marked the one that I want, and I want to use the ones I needed. That is what I marked. So once you come to this page, we are scrolling down until you find tools for category. Yeah, you see tools for categories, and you have one of them to be cat alert, and you have one to be hot cat, and you have another one to be glamorous, and you have add a link to category pages to search for the category name with option blah blah blah. You have pet scan, you have deep cat, and all of that. But the one that we are concerned about is hot cat. And now, what do hot cats do? Hot cats allow you to easily add category, easily remove category, change a category on a page with it comes with name suggestion. What does the name suggestion mean? When you want to enter a category, it will suggest even before you type the name fully. If you press P, it will now start coming up with categories that have P as their beginning. If you press R, automatically it goes to category. It starts popping up categories that have R as part of the words and all of that. So what I want you to do is, let's do this. So you select hot cat. Once you select hot cat, then you click on save. So if you click on save, then it will take you back to, you are done. Then you can go back to your home page, which is you can go back to wherever you are before. Then now remember I said I want to keep this page. Where's the page? Yeah, I wanted to keep this particular file because I wanted to use it. So once you once you do that, and you have set your category, you've enabled hotcat. If you open any media file, for example, let me send this to the chat also, and anybody can try with an example and open this particular file. You will see that if you have enabled your hotcat, you will see that you'll be seeing that category option at the top. If you don't see it at the top, scroll to the end, bottom, and you will find it. Either at the top or at the bottom, you will find it. Now, you see this, we have, I'm going to tell us how to use only this for now. We have a plus sign, which shows add new category. And of course, we have another sign here that shows modify. That means you can modify the category, add another category as related, but let's not go into that. So we are going to add new category. And the category I want us to add in this is President of Nigeria. All right. We are going to add the President of Nigeria to this. That means once we add President of Nigeria to this, which is this other category. No, this for Murtala Muhammad. Okay, I think I need to take this back, which is this other category that's said President of Nigeria. If you check this President of Nigeria, we have so many subcategories under it, but of course, we have only 3 images under this main category. So we are going to add this particular one to that category, and you see automatically this picture will go under President of Nigeria. So remember I said when you enable the hotcat, you'll be able to add category, you'll be able to remove category and all of that. So let's add this category. You click on plus sign, then you type the category name President. You see, when I type PR, you are seeing options that of categories that are already existing that starts coming up. So President of Nigeria. All right, this category is up already. Now I want you to notice something. You will see that there is a check mark. That is a good sign here. Now, category is case sensitive. That is, if the president, our president started with an uppercase, if you change it to a lowercase, it is a wrong category. Let me show you something. This of started with a lowercase. Let me change it to an uppercase. You see something that will happen. You see, this has automatically turned to an X sign, saying that this category is not existing. So whenever you see an X sign and you go ahead and click OK, the category will show you red. That is, the category is not existing. All right. If that particular category is not existing, then it's a red sign like this. So now that I have entered a wrong category that is not existing and it has been published for me as my edit already, what will I do? So let me show you something. to know, for you to know that, oh, this your contribution is actually counting. It's not until you upload an image. So while before I edited, my contribution was 10,612. I added one edit, which is this. It is now 10,614. So I'm going back to remove what I've added, present of Nigeria, which is a wrong category, and I'm going to add the correct one. So if I do the two now, that will be two edits, and that is my edit supposed to change to 10,615. So let's remove this first. You click on minus sign to remove. So now we have successfully removed this. Then we click on plus sign to add the correct category, President of Nigeria, uppercase, case sensitive. Once I click on OK, you can see that this category is showing blue, President of Nigeria. So whenever you see red, the category is not existing on Wikimedia Commons. If it is a category that you want to exist, and maybe you are saying people, Tyap people, for example, we have Igala people as a category. So if you want to create Tyap people as a category on Wikimedia Commons, and maybe you are uploading images of notable people from Tyap, and you don't have you put category Tyap people and it's showing red, everybody can create category on Wikimedia Commons. As long as the category contain files, it will not be deleted. But if you create an empty category, and you leave it for some months. I've had a situation where admins reached out to me and they were like, we saw we noticed you created this category for this particular category and no file has been added. Do you still want to add files to the category, or we should go on and delete it? So if you don't add anything to the category, admins can actually delete it. So now we have added President of Nigeria. You remember on this page, it was only these three images that was here, President of Nigeria page. So we are going to refresh now and see what happens. Automatically, we have a fourth image, which is the one of Bola Tinubu portrait that was recently added that we added a category President of Nigeria. And if you check my contributions, automatically I did another 2 extra edits. That is why you are seeing 10,615. So this is to say, it is not until you upload an image that you can contribute to Wikimedia Commons. Of course, there is this other one I want. Okay, before I go on, I still have like 9 minutes. I can use is it 9 minutes? No, I still have up to 19 minutes. Yep, I still have up to 19 minutes. So I can use the 19 minutes to still show us another thing about a category. So the reason why I'm showing us category and how to edit and make contributions through category is because I don't want us to limit our contribution to Wikimedia Commons to when we are doing campaigns like Wiki Loves Africa, Wiki Loves Folklore, Wiki Loves Earth alone. I am telling you that the way you edit Wikipedia every day, you can edit Wikimedia Commons every day like that too. And one of the ways you can do that is by contributing through category. Someone like me, I don't, even if I'm not contributing through category, by creating pages, updating pages for campaigns and all of that, I make contributions to Wikimedia Commons. So the 10,000 plus you're seeing, some of them are file upload, some of them are categories that I worked on, some of them are corrections that I make on file, some of them are structured data, some of them are categories and all of that. So before we proceed to the next thing I want to show us, I'll still take question again. So if you don't understand what I did with the category to hotcards, you can raise your hand and I will take your question before I proceed to the next thing. Feel free to ask me any question. I am here as your trainer for the night and I am ready to answer all your questions. Okay.
Please, if anybody have question for Hilary, kindly shoot so that he will respond to you.
Yeah, we are waiting for him to create a new category so that we can see.
I am not going to create a new category now because I don't have a category that I want to create. But then I can give you an example to create it. So let's let's say we add the wrong category again. Presidents. No, I think I can do something. Okay, let me do it from here. President of Nigeria. All right. If I add this and it's showing me that this is not existing, if once I see category as not existing like this and you want to create it, the easiest way to create it is just to click on it. Once you click on it, you take it to a red link. What will you do? All right. You see, this one has a file existing on it already. So all you have to do is just click on publish, or you can just add a little a one line here. This file, this category contains images, no, contain files, let's say files and subcategories. For example, subcategories of presidents, of present and past presidents of president of Nigeria. Now I can do this, but in a case where I don't want to enter a word like this, you can't create an empty page. So you can just do something like this. Where is it? Where's my category? Oh, this is not what I'm looking for. So yeah, you can do something like this. Enter this and enter a category here. Let's say president of Nigeria as a category. The category president of Nigeria is existing. So you can add an existing category here. So once you add an existing category here, you know what this will do? You are saying that this particular thing that I'm adding, this particular category that I'm creating is going to will be created as a subcategory under this main category, president of Nigeria. To be a subcategory, so automatically when you create the category, you see this president of Nigeria as a category above it. But then this particular one has an image already, and you have entered the text, so you can also go ahead, show preview to see how it will appear. Let's see. You see, these are preview president of Nigeria. So this new category is a subcategory under this. So is a category inside this one, and it has this media file, and it has this text at the top. This category contains files and subcategories of present and past president of Nigeria. So this is how it will look like if I create it. All I have to do now is click on publish changes, and I am good to go. But this is a demo. I'm not going to create it because I don't need a category. So Danjuma, I don't know if this is clear.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so I'm going to remove this by clicking minus. Then the final thing I will want to show us here before we move is let's go to this our main category again. This particular one, presidents of Nigeria. If you check my screen, you are seeing something here. Cat a lot. Yeah, this is cat a lot. And what cat a lot does is this. For campaigns, for example, if let's say Wiki Loves Africa campaign 2025, and I have an image in a particular category, and I need to move them from that category to another category, or I need to add an extra category to it, which I want to be on all the images, I can use cat a lot. So this is it. What cat a lot does is this. For some of us that are not admins on Wikimedia Commons, we don't have access to moving file category. We don't have access to that, but we still have access to cat a lot, which will help us to which give us access to move a whole number, the whole image or file that is existing in a particular category. Once you open a page, once you open the category, you have access to 200 images at once. So that 200 images, you can add category to them. You can remove them from a particular category. You can move them from you can remove a particular category from them you can move them from one category to another at once using cat a lot. And how do you set cat a lot? The same place that we went to that time, tools and gadgets. Once you come to once you come to preference, go to gadgets, then go to tools for category, down, tools for category. Yeah, and you see cat a lot. You see this first one, cat a lot, a tool that helps with moving multiple files between categories or adding categories to search results, blah blah blah. Once you click on this, you select it, click on save, then you are good to go. So we'll come back to this page. Now, once you do that, cat a lot will be appearing down here. And what will you do with cat a lot? You click on it. Once you click on it now, I want to move these images. All right, I'll move this to 1 and 2 to a category, Nigeria politicians. So, or I'll move it to the category politicians. Let's see if that category is existing. So we have politicians of Nigeria by office. No, I'll move it to politicians. Let me check for this category. All right. So now, yeah, politicians is existing. So I search for it. So I know that it's existing. So how will you do it? You click on it. Don't click on the name. Just bring it down here. Bring it down. Just click here. You select it. Once you click twice, it will remove. So I'll select these two. Then let me search for this category, politicians. Once I search for politicians and it appears, okay, no, you see politicians here. All right. So if I click on minus, what it does, please listen. You see these three icons. You see minus, you see arrow pointing to the right, and you see plus. If you click on minus, that means you are telling a cat a lot to remove to check this file. Any of these files that have politicians as a category in them, remove all of them at once. So the two of them now, if two of them have politician as category in them, instead of me using the option of hotcut that we use, you just go open one image, remove, then open the second one, remove. With cat a lot, I can remove this politician as a category from all the images I've marked or all the files that I've marked at once. But if they are not there, then cat a lot to tell me they are not there, and it will just skip. That is number one. Then number two, the arrow. What is saying that is this: if I click on this arrow now, these two images I've selected automatically will be removed from President of Nigeria category, and it will move them to the category politicians. So this arrow is doing two things. It's doing both the work of the minus and the work of the plus. So automatically, arrow will once you click on the arrow, it will remove them from one category, do the minus for that category, and of course, do the plus for another category. So I'll remove them totally from President of Nigeria category, then move them to politicians category. So once you click on President of Nigeria, you will not see them here again. That is two edits. Then once you click on politicians, and you will see these two images there, that is another two edits. So automatically I've made 4 edits at once by just clicking one icon. I don't know if you get. So then of course there's this other one, the plus sign, which is you are copying this image to the same category. That is another category. That means you are moving these two images to you are adding them to President of politicians category. So let's click on this and let's see what it will tell us. Editing page 1 of 2, editing page 2 of 2. Now, of course, you say all pages are processed. What do we do next? You click on return to category President of Nigeria. Now, let me show you something. Now that I've done this, you will see that I've done, you think it's one edit, but this is not one. You remember my edits count the last time, right? 10,615. So we are expected to see 10,619 now. Let's go there. Yeah, of course. So by clicking once, I've made 4 edits. All right. It was 615 before. Now we have 619. You see, and you can see the edit that I made. You said this one said it was through yeah, it said through Hotcat. It has a tag of a Hotcat on it. That is no, this one has tag of a catalog. So first of all, I moved these 2 files to, sorry, it was 2 edits because I added to another category, not 4. This one, the remaining 2 was, I added the wrong category, President of Nigeria again, and remove it again, President of Nigeria. So it is 2 edits. Had it been I use the arrow, it could have been 4 edits at once. So we made 2 edits, moved 2 images at once. So Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, we copied from President of Nigeria category to politicians. Then we copy Bola Tinubu portrait from President of Nigeria category to politicians. Of course, they are politicians. So we add relevant category to them, not just a random category. You add categories that they represent, that these images can be, or file can be part of. So if you come to this category, let's scroll down to see the image. You see politicians from different countries, they are here. Let's see if we can see Bola Ahmed Tinubu here. Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be up. This is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You can see, right? So it was added by me recently, which is just now. So yeah, that is it. And of course, if you go to each of these file and you open them, where is this? If you open this now, you check the history, you see that all the edits I've been making since are showing on this particular file. You can see the ones I added, the ones I removed, the ones I added, the ones I removed, they copy now, and all of that. So this is it, how you can use Cat a lot and Hotcat. Very easy, very simple, 1 click, 2 click, and you are making a whole lot of edits at once, and it's adding to your edit count. So as a Wikimedian, you don't need to wait for campaign, you don't need to upload images before you can contribute to Wikimedia Commons. Fixing errors here and there, doing proper category and all will help you contribute every day to Wikimedia Commons, and you help improve and make the open knowledge better. So yeah, I think I am done at this point, and if you have any question, this is the time you can ask me the final question before I hand over the mic back to Friday or Levi. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Hilary, for this wonderful session. We are really glad that those of us who are not familiar with the editing tools on Wikimedia Commons, we must have seen how to use either catalog or how to use the Hotcat tools, and I believe there are other Wikimedia Commons that we can also learn, but how to use this. But before I would maybe give Quiet the mic, maybe I will just share my screen, since today is the last day of our event of the MakeUp program entirely for this very year. I would share my screen to the page, the project page, to show us something. You see, when we started this program, we anticipated that community members, both within the Tyap Wikimedians community and maybe around the country and around the continent or around the world, would join us and sharpen their skills. If they have issues with editing Wikipedia or Commons or Wikidata, they can actually come and would have experts that would come and put us through. And that was exactly what we did right from the 10th day of August 2025 to this very day, 30th of November. We had about 46 members registered, but then whenever we come for meetings, we hardly reached 20. Nevertheless, it's all good. But then for those of us who have been joining right from the very first day, we started with these very learning resources present in the Wikimedia outreach dashboard, outreach site. And so while some of us were able to complete them, some of us were not really able to. But then these are not the only resources that we have. We also have the WikiLearn, and the WikiLearn was released, I think, in August or so. Um, Even though it was shared by Asaf just about a month ago, and some people must have already enrolled and started these classes. So the aim of both the MentorMe program and these WikiLearn sessions is that Wikimedia should actually know the core of contributing to Wikimedia projects, so that they too would in turn be teachers or tutors of others who just come into the movement and who are just interested in learning or one sister project or the other. So for those of us who have not been able to click on that WikiLearn, please, you can enroll before the year runs out. You can be able to finish this course, and hopefully you can also watch videos related to these very courses. And when you do that, it's going to be like the people who have sat to draft out these lessons, they actually didn't waste their time at all. At least someone has used the resources. So you can also watch all the videos that we recorded, both the in-person and online. They are all available here. Even though the in-person, we understand that the audio is a bit low until you kind of increase the entire volume of your device before you are able to hear it clearly. Please pardon us for this very year. Hopefully by the time we start the next session, by next year, we would have taken care of that very audio issue. So we really appreciate all the special guests that have been able to honor our invitations, and even those who would have come, but then because of one thing or the other were not able to come. We hope that by next year we would reach out to some of you, and you would actually accept our invitations. So both to Christ like, to Jose, to Sadiq, to Nikos, to Elena, to John, to Jan, Nicholas, Martinelli, Sanita, and to Greta and to Hilary. We all appreciate you, and we hope that you would all hearken to our call by the time we call on you next time. So if you look at the learning resources reservoirs right here down the tables, you are going to also see other resources. These ones are still linking us back to the outreach dashboard, training libraries. This one consists of the entire modules that are present on the outreach dashboard. And then we also have the WikiLearn catalog. This one is also belonging to, this is actually from, um, sorry, can someone mute the,
So just yes, follow the and that's the one for I put the one of more for you.
okay. So, sorry. So this very WikiLearn page is having different types of modules. You can actually learn how to manage finances, how to create a board, and learn experiences of those who have created it before. It's more than editing. You can actually learn about administration, about disinformation, about partnerships, how to build partnerships in Wikimedia, in the Wikimedia space, and even participate in Wikimed, and other different languages. Wikimedia projects are also creating modules for their members. We hope that in the future we should be able to also create a whole module in the Tyap language or in the Ju language or Igala, in our Nigerian languages and African languages to also represent it, because when we look at the table, they are mainly European languages and the Arabic language. So it's actually not okay if we actually just fold our hands and be like, this whole thing is for big languages, to be represented. We can also have our languages right here, and our members can also learn them in our own languages also. So there are a whole lot of resources for us to use, and we can also watch the Wikiland sessions presentation by Asaf and partners during the Let's Connect sessions. They are all here on YouTube. You can always click and always watch. And so I also like to appreciate my partner Kuyet, who has been, who actually started this session with about